Hello there, Pastafarians. It's me, Schizophrenic. Here I am on the mall again. It's, I don't know, Wednesday or something? I don't know. It's hard to keep track of the days anymore. Trying to get out there and, start the summer season, the summer tour. Going to be staying here in Denver, hopefully having a lot of the street debates. Going to be, looking for new people to talk to today. Some new debaters. Hopefully we'll find some good ones, eh? But yeah, so now that the snow has been gone for months, and now that the all clear has been sounded for the corona, we can come out and start preaching good news again. So, if you do see any street preachers here in Denver, let me know. I'll head on down to where they are, check me out on Twitter, and send me down their way. I'm probably only 45 minutes away from them. If you see them in a live stream, please do let me know. Other than that, I'm going to very, civilly and cautiously tell these people how incredibly wrong they are. See you online, nerds.
Jesus is the truth. Jesus is alive.
Don't worry, brother. We're about to start preaching. Maybe like 5 minutes. Like a camera, brother?
Why don't you bring a camera?
I don't need a camera.
Not for safety, you don't? Not to prove miracles, you don't? Not for proof of your deeds? When people question your stories? So that you can show them what happened? Not to confirm the conversation? Not to remember the things that you said? You don't want a camera for that? I find it very useful for that. What's your name? What's your name? You'll be talking to me. I'm your opposition. Do you understand? 24, 27, 27. I'm your opposition today. Do you understand me? Yes, you do. You definitely do. What's your name?
I don't answer to you.
Yes, you do. What's your name? What is your name? Coward, what's your name? Speak your name if you dare.
Jesus.
Your name is not Jesus.
Christ.
You're a liar. You've lied to me. What's your name? What does the sign say? Do you hear? Can you read it? Can you read my sign? Do you understand my language? I'm your opposition today. You are cheating by using amplification. Use your bare voice if you dare. Use your bare voice to speak to me if you dare. What does this say?
Father God, in the name of Jesus.
Why did I come here today? I wrote
give you
it.
glory and honor and praise, Father God, for giving this opportunity.
What is your
to
name?
preach your word, Father, right here on the
What
wall.
is your name?
I
Coward.
give you the glory, the honor, and the praise, Jesus Christ, for you are the King of kings and the Lord of lords.
This man is a
You are
liar.
the Alpha and the Omega.
Yeah, you want to
the
come here?
beginning and the
Come
end.
here. Let's talk about it. Coward. What's your
Oh,
name?
Jesus.
Come here. Let's
Holy
talk.
Jesus, right now, Father God,
Come
I just
here.
pray that you open up the hearts
Let's
of
talk.
the
You
people
and me.
listening,
Come here.
God. That you
No,
open
I'm
up their
opposing
hearts
him.
and minds,
So
Lord,
you come here
that they may be
and we'll have a
able to
street
hear
debate
your word today.
right here.
So that any
That's
soul,
where
God, that
people
wants
walk
saving,
by.
God, so that any heart
You're
that
in
wants
the way.
healing can receive
Come
it
here.
today in Jesus'
You're in the way.
name.
Come here. Coward, what's your name? What's your name, coward? Tell me your name. You're not my brother. You are not my brother. We have different fathers. Who is your father?
My Father is in heaven.
He is not my father. We are not brothers. You are not my brother. Do not call me brother.
Anyways, I'm about to start preaching.
You already have.
Word of God.
You already have started preaching. Listen to me. I am your opposition. Do you
I
understand?
was
what that
praying,
means?
brother. That was my prayer.
Why did I come to the street today? Why did I come down here? I dare you to read it with your mouth. I dare you. I dare you to listen to anything I say today, coward. I will change your life. I will change your life. What's your name? I will free you from the slavery that you are in. You are a slave to that book, and you should be a free man. You are a coward.
It says in Psalms chapter 83.
It's time to wake up, kiddo. What's your name?
Keep not thou silence.
What is your name?
O God, hold not thy peace.
Coward.
Keep not still, O God.
Coward, what is
For
your
all
name?
thine enemies make a tumult, and
I
they that
am
hate
your
thee have
enemy.
lifted up their head.
Address me,
They have taken
coward.
crafty counsel against thy people.
Your father
and
is a
consulted
liar.
against thy hidden ones.
Jesus is
They
a
have
liar.
said, come and let us cut them off
I am your
from being a
opposition.
nation, that the name of Israel
I am
may
here
be
to
no
have
more
a
in
street
remembrance.
debate with this
For they
man,
have
but he
consulted
fears
together with one
conversation.
consent.
All
They
he
are
has are
confederate against
weapons
thee.
and screaming.
The
But what I have
tabernacles
is
of
truth.
Edom
And with
and the
truth,
Israelites of Moab
I can free him
and
from the slavery of the
Agag.
mind. He is
Right
part
here
of
in
a blood
chapter
cult.
83,
A blood
book of
cult that
Psalms.
worships sacrifice and murder. His God murdered babies. I'd like to speak with him, but he can't have a conversation. So instead we both preach. He won't even tell me his name. He is for sure a coward.
He's waking
His
people up
false
to the
God
truth.
makes him a
This
coward.
pandemic was
But
not
we
brought by
cannot
the devil.
be afraid of reality.
Virus. God allowed
We
the virus to
must
come
be
upon the earth.
adults, and we must take responsibility for our own
He is
lives.
the way, the truth, and the life.
That is a lie.
That he is
He
the
is a
King of
liar.
kings and the Lord of lords. That he is the God of all creation.
Can I speak
He
with you?
created you.
May I
He
speak
made
with you? May I speak with you a little bit? I am Pastafarian. Have you heard of Pastafarians?
God says in his word in the book of Romans chapter 10
This
verse
man is a
9.
liar.
If you
This man
confess
is
with
a
your
child
mouth
of
that
the
Christ is
mind.
Lord,
This man
and
is
believe in
part
your
of a
heart
cult
that God
of
raised
blood.
him from the dead,
No, thumbs down. I can
You will
prove
be
this God a
saved.
liar. Jesus lied. I can prove
he
it.
said you will be saved.
Read for me John 18:20.
There is no one on this earth. There is no church.
John
There is no
18:20.
religion that can save you.
John 18:20. Please
Only
read it.
Jesus Christ
Please
can save you.
read John 18:20. Please read John 18:20.
Yes, God. So
I
you have
dare
called me to
you.
come and preach the word today.
I will prove to you.
Denver, to downtown Denver.
I was called today for a street
Yes,
debate.
Lord. Thank you,
I
Jesus.
walked up
Thank
and
you,
down
God.
this road for a half
Yes,
hour.
Lord. Yes,
I
God.
was here for you
Yes,
before
Lord.
you
Thank you,
arrived.
Jesus.
I was called
says-
to oppose you.
In the word of God,
My
many
God
paths
is a
might
true
to
God.
man.
My
But at the
God
end, they
told
all
me
lead
to.
death.
You're a liar.
You can choose
What's
what you
your
want
name?
to choose. You can
No, you
believe
don't.
what
You
want
have to believe truth. You
can
must
choose what
believe
you want to
truth.
choose
No,
to
you
believe
can't.
what you want to
What
believe.
is your name,
But it says in
coward?
the Bible,
Coward.
can you step away,
No,
brother? Can you
this
step
is
away?
no. I won't.
Yes. Give me
No,
my
this
space.
is a
Give me
close
my
enough space.
Give me my space.
Talk
Give
to
my
me.
space.
What's your name? This is the space you
It
get.
says in the word of God.
What is your name? What is your
That
name,
many paths
coward?
can right to a man.
I'm trying to
But at
talk
the
to
end,
you.
they all lead to
Trying to
death.
have a street
You
debate,
can
coward.
choose what you want to
What is your
choose. You
name?
can believe what you
Why
want
are
to
you
believe.
afraid to talk
But
to me?
Jesus Christ said,
I'm a
I am
real
the way,
person and I care about
the
you and I can
truth,
free you
and the
from the
life.
slavery of your mind.
Oh, thank you,
This
Jesus.
cult is the worst thing in your
Oh,
life.
thank you, Jesus
When you're
Christ.
free from this
This is the
slavery,
best thing
you
that
will
has ever
finally
happened to me,
be
my brother.
a moral
It says in
agent
the
of this
book of John,
reality.
chapter 8, verse
You live in a
31.
fantasy
This is
world.
the book of John, chapter 8, verse 31.
You live in a fantasy world. Do you understand?
My brother.
No, I didn't touch your stuff, your brother. I told you not to call me your brother.
Don't get close.
Don't get close? Is that the law? Is that the law, coward? What's your name? I'm an American. Are you an American or are you a coward? Then let's have a conversation. Read this, I dare you. I know you don't want to have a conversation because you're afraid of it. You're a coward. You came here only to preach, but you shall be opposed from now on because you're afraid of opposition. And when you came out here without opposition, it's because you don't want conversation. But only conversation will bring us truth, and you don't want truth. What's your name? What's your name,
I
coward?
don't have to tell you my name.
You don't have
Why are
to.
you calling me a coward? Do you know me?
Because you're afraid of
You know me?
truth.
I'm not afraid of truth.
You're afraid of Jesus. Do you fear
Jesus
God?
Christ says
Do
in
you
the
fear
word
God?
of
Do
John
you fear God?
chapter 8.
You asked me a
do fear
question.
God.
You asked me a question. That makes you a coward.
I do fear God.
Did I answer your question?
I do fear God.
Did I answer your question?
You didn't.
Yes, I did, because I am involved in a street debate.
Okay.
You asked me, why do I call you a coward? What was my answer?
What's your answer?
I already told you it. Do you recall it?
I don't.
Because you fear your God. Do you understand that that makes you a
I
coward?
have a fear of God.
Yes.
That doesn't mean I'm scared of my God. A
Yes,
fear
it
of
does. You're a coward in
says
front of
the beginning
you.
of
You are
true
talking to me. You
wisdom
speak
is
to
the
me.
fear of the Lord.
You're a coward.
The beginning of true wisdom is
Street
the fear
debate,
of the
coward.
Lord.
What's your name?
I don't have to tell you.
I never said you have to. I never
It
said
says in
you
the book
have
of
to.
John chapter 8,
Tell me
verse
your
31.
name.
Then said
John-
Jesus to those Jews which believed on
18:20.
him.
John
"You continue in
18:20.
my word,
John
then you
18:20.
are my
I dare you
disciples
to read it.
indeed."
You're a
Verse
coward.
42, and you
Have
shall
a
know the
conversation.
truth, and the truth
Have
shall
a
make you
conversation
free.
with me if you
They
dare.
answered him,
I shall make you
"We
free
be
of the
Abraham's seed,
slavery of the mind.
and were never in
You're a
bondage to
slave
any
to that
man.
evil
How
book.
do you say that
That
we
book is
will be
evil,
made free?"
and it makes you
Jesus
evil.
answered them, "Verily, verily, I say
destroy
unto
you,
you,
coward.
whoever commits sin
Speak with
is
me.
a servant to sin."
Have a conversation. I dare you.
Oh,
You're
thank you,
afraid
Jesus,
of
for
truth. You're afraid of
Thank
your
you,
God.
Jesus Christ.
And all of your motivations
I'm
are,
not afraid of God.
you told me you
I
were.
fear God.
There you go. Are you afraid of what
It
you
says in the
fear?
book of Psalms.
Cool. Is there a better
in the
word
book
than
of
fear?
Psalms,
Is there a
the
better word to
beginning of
use
true
than fear?
wisdom is the fear
Coward.
of the Lord.
Engage
I
with
fear
me.
God, so I have to
Engage
do right.
with me in conversation. I
That's
dare
by
you.
His law.
I
And
dare
to serve in the
you
way God
to
wants
listen
serve
to
in.
what I
That's the fear of
say.
God.
If
Doesn't
you
mean that
listen
I'm
to what I
scared. God
say,
is.
I will
Doesn't mean that
change
I'm
your
scared of my
life.
God.
I will do it today.
It is the fear
Did
of the
you
Lord
hear
that will
me?
give you true wisdom.
Did you
to
hear
walk
me?
in life.
Did you hear me? Did you hear me? This is a conversation that you're afraid to have. I came down here to save you from that book. You are a slave of the mind. You worship mythology. I am willing to help you and free you today.
I don't worship mythology. I
That
worship
is
Jesus
mythology.
Christ.
That is mythology.
I worship
Jesus
the King of Kings
is,
and the Lord of Lords.
he is not the King
I
of
worship
Kings.
Yeshua HaMashiach.
He is not.
I worship Jesus
You
Christ.
worship Santa Claus.
I don't worship Santa Claus.
are
I
a
don't
child.
worship religion.
You
I
are
don't bow
not.
down to
Yes, you
statues.
do.
I don't
Yes,
go
you
to.
do.
I don't
That
go
is your
to
idol.
December and bow
That
down
book
to
is
any
your
man.
idol.
I don't do that.
You've brought it today. There it is.
Yes.
This is your
The
idol.
Word of God.
This is what you worship.
Word of God.
It is an evil book. Hello, sir. I'm opposing him.
So you can oppose him in a distance away.
Okay, how far?
Thank you, Jesus. Yes, I will, brother.
This close?
Just give him distance.
Okay, but we're both wearing masks.
Yeah, but you can't be on his distance.
Cool. What is the distance? How many feet, sir?
6 feet.
6 feet. Is this 6 feet?
Yeah, there you go.
So this is compliant?
Distancing.
Is this compliant, sir? Thank you.
Don't approach him in an aggressive way. Just right there and talk to him. That's it.
But if he walks away, I can walk toward him.
Why do you look towards him?
Because I'm opposing him.
You can oppose him when you are there.
You can oppose if you want.
So if he walks back, I will walk forward in opposition to him. Do you understand?
6 feet apart.
But what I won't do is touch his stuff nor touch his person, because that's assault, right? And so I won't cross that line. But I will oppose him because he's lying in my streets, and I protect these people from that evil book. And I came here to do it. And I was on the street before he started speaking.
He should be doing point two in your face. A little bit.
How about here? But why don't you put the mic down and we can have a face-to-face conversation at this distance? But it's not conversation that you want, is it? You want merely to preach. But I came here for a debate.
I'm going
This
to
man
read
is
the
a
book
coward.
of Romans chapter 8.
What's your name? No, John 18:20. Read John 18:20. I dare you. I dare you to read John 18:20. For I will read your book.
Chapter 8
It's
in the
so
book of
magical.
Romans. Who in here believes in Jesus Christ? Praise your name. Praise God, my brother. God bless you.
Jesus is a liar. Jesus lied.
It says, there is therefore now no condemnation
Sorry.
to them which are in Christ Jesus, who walk not after the flesh,
You're a
but after the
liar.
Spirit.
That's mythology.
For the law of the
I would
Spirit
like
of
to have a
life in Christ
conversation with you.
Jesus has made me free from the law of sin and death.
You're not free. You're
For
slave to
what the
that
law
book.
could not do,
You are not
and that
free.
it was in that it was weak
You're a
through the
slave.
flesh. God
You're
sending
not
his
free.
own Son
What's your
in the
name?
likeness
Coward.
of sinful
I
flesh.
dare you, double
and for
dog
sin,
dare you to tell me your
condemned
name.
sin in the
What's
flesh.
your name? What is your name, sir?
So what Jesus
Why
Christ
don't you
came to do,
engage?
my brothers,
I am here
came
in
to
front
set
of
us
you. I am
free.
real. You're not free. You're a slave to
came
that
to set us
book.
free.
You're not free. He's a slave to the book.
He came to set us
That
free.
book rots his
If
mind.
anything, I'm a slave to Jesus
You
Christ.
are a slave to Jesus
Thank you,
Christ.
Jesus.
He
I
confessed.
love you, God.
He told you he'd set you free and then confessed he was a slave. Yes, he is a slave. He attempts to sell you freedom. But in the end, all he has is slavery to mythology and hate and childish nightmares handed down from the Bronze Age. We are better than this. We are adults. We are responsible for our own morality. This is your life. You cannot give it away. You must be responsible. No blood magic can ever wash you free of your sin. It is yours, and you can save yourself. It is time to atone. No longer look to ancient mythologies to save you from reality. Reality is enough. Would you like to have a debate now?
Go ahead.
What is your name?
I don't have to answer you.
I never said you have to.
Then you're asking me my name. I don't have to ask you. What do you want?
Asking a question does not imply that you must answer. Do you agree?
Don't.
What do you agree with? We shall have a conversation.
I agree with the Lord Jesus Christ.
What shall I call you? Coward. I'll call you coward until you give me another
I
label.
forgive you.
You are a coward though, which I've already
I'll
proved.
call you confused.
Okay, call me confused, though my name is Mitch and I want you to call me Mitch. What is your name?
I don't have to answer you.
I never said you have to. This coward here is motivated primarily by his fear of God. True or false?
No. It's false.
Tell me, what are you primarily motivated by?
I live by the word of God, my brother. It says that man should not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God, which is this word.
This is a conversation. Do you agree that this is a conversation?
Yeah, it is.
Do you agree that that interrupted our conversation?
Yeah, well, it's a better.
Do you think that I had power to turn that off?
You didn't.
Did I turn that off?
No, the battery died.
Did your God turn that off?
Probably did.
Why? So that it wouldn't be a distraction to this street debate.
Okay, go
When
ahead.
did I write this
Why are
sign?
you so angry?
Because I've been trying to have a conversation with you and you've been afraid of it. Why am I so angry? Are you really asking that question?
I'm listening to you.
Are you listening to me?
Yeah, why are you so angry?
Because Jesus lied.
He didn't lie. What did he lie about?
That's a very good question. What is your question?
What did he lie about?
What did he lie about? That is a very, very good question.
Okay, go ahead. Get to your point, brother.
Before I answer it, let me ask you, does it matter?
It does.
If I show you a lie of Christ,
Jesus Christ said, I am the way, the truth, brother, and the life.
and those were three lies.
The life. Those aren't
But
three
if I
lies.
proved a lie,
Three truths, brother.
if I proved you a lie in the Bible, would you give it up?
Of course not.
Of course
the word
not.
of God. Because
Oh,
the-
wait.
because
Wait.
the
Your
word of
answer is
God
of course
is
not.
true.
Hold on. Because I asked him whether it's important that Jesus lied. And he said yes. And I said, well, I will prove one. And if I do, will that prove the Bible's false?
Of course
And he
not.
said, no, of course not. So that's not evidence that will save you from that slavery.
Go ahead.
So I don't want to waste any
Get to the
time.
point.
I won't. I just did. I just got to the point.
That was no answer.
Yes, it was. The answer was, any evidence I give you about the lies of Christ, you will reject. You don't even want that.
I will reject it.
So what is?
Say it. You can say it. but
So
I'm
what
not gonna
is
accept
good
it.
evidence that that's false? What is good evidence?
If you open up the Bible
Yeah?
and you read it as the word of God.
No,
not
no, no.
just the
You
book.
misunderstood my question. What evidence could I show you that you would count as that being false? What could I do to prove it to you?
Jesus died and rose again.
Prove it. Come here.
He's alive.
Come here. We're having a conversation.
See it right here.
No, this is where we're having the conversation. This is where he came. If you want to come into this conversation, you fucking walk your coward ass over here and we'll have the conversation. Otherwise, it's me and him. What?
Ask you why you're so mad.
Because I'm opposing him.
He's opposing the
Because
truth.
he is preaching lies
He's opposing
in my
the word of God,
streets.
which is
And I keep these streets protected from the lies of that evil book.
It's not an evil book.
It is evil. I can prove it to you. If I prove it evil,
Said, and you shall know the truth, and
Coward.
the truth will set you free.
don't quote your evil scriptures unless I ask you. If I prove that's
You're not
evil,
in control of this car. You're not in
if
control of this
neither are you.
I got here
No,
first.
we
You came
shared.
over
No,
here.
you did
You're
not get here
both-
first.
That's fine. There's always
I have been here for this many minutes.
There's always
That is
gonna be
20
opposition.
minutes longer than you've been
There's
here.
gonna be opposition against
My
the truth.
scooter is right down that road. I've been
Christ
here
said,
before you.
And you shall know the truth.
I was
and the truth
looking
will set
for
free.
you.
You're saying
I was
Jesus
sent
Christ
here
lied.
to
You're
debate
saying
you.
Jesus
Yes, I
Christ
am.
lied. You can believe
But
what
you
want to
said you
believe.
don't care if he lied.
You can believe what you want
You
to
said no.
can believe
You
what you
must
want to believe.
believe what the evidence
Maybe
shows.
pass him right
You
to him
cannot
and say that
choose
they
what you
were
want to
God,
believe.
but they all lead to death.
You must believe the
Jesus
evidence.
Christ will give
Do you
life.
hear me?
Only Jesus
Coward.
Christ is truth.
What did I just
Only
say?
Jesus Christ is truth.
I will tell you what you said if you tell me what I said.
Not a coward.
I'll tell you what I said if you tell me what you said. I mean the other way.
What is it?
Tell me what I said and I'll tell you what you said. Because I'm listening to you and you're ignoring me.
You said Jesus Christ lied when he did it.
You didn't listen to me. Do you want to have a street debate or are you too afraid?
I thought we're having it right now. I thought we're having it.
No, because you must listen to my words in order for it to be a debate. Are you going to listen to me? Are you going to listen to me? Are you going to listen to me? Coward, are you going to listen to me?
Why not? 'Cause,
Coward! I'm listening to you.
What was my question then?
You said Jesus lied and he didn't.
My question that I repeated 4 times is, are you going to listen to me? He ignored it
I'm listening.
over and over, and yet since
How can I
he...
not hear you? I'm right here.
That's exactly. How can you not hear me? I'm going through all this work to get through to you.
Go ahead.
That thing you're doing right here is your slavery. And I can free you. And you can be a real person. Wouldn't that be nice?
I'm already set free. my
No,
friend.
you're not. You're a
Set
slave.
free
You
by
already
the blood of
confessed.
Jesus Christ.
He's a
Been
slave.
set free by the
I
blood
feel
of
like
Jesus
no one
Christ.
has the right to say who's because we're all slaves in the society of.
No, I'm not a slave.
Free by the blood.
I am a free man.
Are you sovereign?
Yes.
Then you're free. Then I believe that.
We are all sovereign.
Not
But
everyone.
this man here has surrendered his
didn't
sovereignty.
surrender anything.
Yes, you certainly
I
did. You
didn't surrender
surrendered
anything.
to that evil book.
I surrendered to the Lord Jesus Christ. Yes, I did.
But Jesus lied.
I read.
And surrendering,
Jesus
it
did not
doesn't
lie.
matter. He doesn't want to know.
I want to know. He didn't
Well,
lie
then
about
check
it.
out my YouTube. I say it quite
The
clearly.
word doesn't lie.
Dude, do you want to be part of this debate?
I want you to fucking tell me what the law was.
Okay, John 18:20, he said, anything I said in public. I never said anything in secret. Then in Mark 10, he's talking about the parable of the sower. He says one version of it in public, and then he goes and quietly is alone with his disciples and says a different version, a version with extra special information. He says the sower sows the word. But that's in direct contradiction of what he said to the high priest in John 18:20. Also, I am the way, that's a fucking lie. I'm the truth, that's a fucking lie. I am the light, no he's not.
Because you
He's
don't believe
fucking
it,
dead.
brother. That's why it's a lie.
But that other one, you can check. I was talking to him, let's go back.
Know my stuff a little bit.
I'm talking to this man. This man came out of his home to preach this evil book on the streets that I protect. I am
Protect
his
the streets, my brother. First
opposition.
of all, the cops.
And he
the
does
cops,
not
the
want to
city
be
workers
opposed.
Protect these streets.
From what? From violence and from law breaking. But I protect these streets from the lies of evil blood cults.
This is not a cult.
It certainly is.
cult.
Tell me what a cult
not a
is.
cult.
Tell me what a cult is.
It's not a cult.
Then tell me what one is so we can see.
It's not a cult.
Define a cult if you...
Jesus Christ.
What?
Came.
I can go with that
Jesus
because
Christ
Jesus isn't
came
a cult.
to
Jesus
set
is
you free.
like he says.
Jesus Christ came
He is in a
to
cult.
show you the way. Jesus Christ came to forgive you.
You're
of your
not.
sins.
You're not debating.
Jesus
You're
Christ
merely
came
preaching.
As the word
You're
of God.
merely preaching. Do you
It says in
understand?
the beginning,
You're losing the
book of
street
John,
debate.
Chapter 1.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Was the word.
If I
And
can
the
prove
word
to you
was
that that
God.
book is mythology,
And
will
the
you leave
word
it?
was God.
What shape is the earth?
14.
What shape is the earth?
God, brother, I was preaching somewhere else.
What shape is the earth? Coward. What shape?
I'm doing great.
Because he walked out here with all of this equipment to preach lies.
Nobody wants to listen to it. You don't have to listen to it. Just go move the fuck on, dude.
But if he can do this, I can do this.
Well, go do that shit over there.
But I'm doing it in opposition to him.
You're doing it to be an asshole.
No, he's doing it to be an asshole, and I'm doing it to show you that you're an asshole, preaching evil on my streets.
I'm not preaching evil.
That book is evil if I prove it evil.
I said.
Listen to me.
The beginning was the word.
If I
The
prove
word was
it's
with God.
evil, will you
And
quit?
the word was God.
Listen to my words. You said you would.
Down to verse 14.
You still don't listen.
And
If
the
somebody
word
listen to you, you won't
became
shut the fuck up.
Do you want to have a conversation with me? What's your name?
Yeah,
What's your name?
I'll tell you my name.
Coward, what's your name?
Leave him alone.
Go
bro.
fuck your mother. What's your name?
Leave him alone.
I shan't. I won't do that.
Why?
Because he's preaching lies in my street. I've told you thrice.
Those are lies to you, though.
No, they are lies to all of us. They are provable.
They're lies to
Tell me, explain that. Explain yourself. Explain yourself.
lie to you.
And are they a lie to everyone else?
You don't know that. I don't know that. I'm not God.
If I could prove them a lie to you, would you quit the book?
Mother.
If I could prove that a lie, would you quit that evil book?
Of course not.
Why not?
Given us life here on earth, you shall respect it.
You're a liar. I'm talking to him. What's your name?
Don't worry about what my name is.
Why not? Because you're afraid?
Am I afraid of what?
You're afraid of me and truth and giving me your name, you fucking coward. I want to save you from your slavery. What do you mean, hey? He walked into my space.
Wow.
Do not. You touch me again and you will go to jail. Do you understand me?
Going to jail?
If you touch me again, you will.
Get him out of here.
Did
the
you
name
see
of
him?
Jesus
Will you
Christ,
tell him not to do that?
The beginning
What's
was-
your name, coward?
God
Coward.
came to set us free.
What's your name, coward?
God came to set us free.
What is your
God
name?
came to
I hit
set us
people,
free.
fool.
Then you will go to jail.
I'm not going to jail for shit, fool.
If you
Call
hit me,
coward,
you will
I'm
go
gonna fuck you up,
to.
fool.
You're a coward because you work.
Yeah.
Come here, come here.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Come here. Hey,
What do you do?
you're afraid of your God.
What's up?
It makes you a coward.
What's up?
Hey, bro.
Everything you do is motivated by fear. You're a coward because you fear your God. You're a coward.
Call me coward again.
You're a coward. You are a coward. Every of your motivations is based on fear. You fear your God. You fear hell. You are a coward. You need to man up and tell your God that he is immoral. But you're afraid he'll hurt you because you're a
Where are you
coward
getting all this from?
from that evil book.
Why is it evil
You don't
to
get
you?
this.
No, what do you
You
mean
don't
to
get it
me?
from the
Why is
book.
it evil
You
to
don't
you?
get it from the
No,
book.
no. What do you mean to
Don't
me?
reverse me. Why is it evil?
It's a lie.
Why is it evil?
Why is it evil?
That's a good question. What
Now,
would
have you
prove?
read that book?
I've read that book.
Explain to me why.
Have you read the Quran?
I have read the Quran a little
Is
bit.
it evil?
It is not evil.
How do you know that it's not evil? I'm talking to this coward here. Give me your name and
Why
I'll
am I a
stop.
coward?
Because you won't give me your name.
What's giving you the strength to get in my face like this?
I am I'm a grown-ass person and I have all the strength I need to get in your face
Why are you so
because I'm not
angry?
afraid.
Why are you so mad?
No, he was going to hit me. He said, and I have it on tape, that if I call him a coward
The
again,
cops wouldn't do nothing.
okay, hit me then. Hit me.
Shit.
Yeah, you're not doing shit, coward, because you're afraid to do shit. No, you won't knock me out, because you're a coward, and you're afraid of them, and you're afraid of truth, and you're afraid of conversation, and you're afraid of giving me your
Show you
name.
something.
Tell me something, tell me a name. Listen, what's your name? I got two cowards now. I never said you have to answer
Why are you
me.
asking me?
So that I can differentiate this fucking moron with this fucking moron.
I forgive you.
You're a coward, you fear God, you fear hell, you fear the police, you fear truth.
You're speaking
You
the
fear
same
this
language I
conversation.
am. Why are you speaking the same language I am?
Because I speak
Does that make you a coward as well?
What am I afraid of?
I don't know, you tell me.
I shan't tell you, but I'll tell you what you're afraid of. Did I tell you what you were afraid of?
You were moving back in the faith of God because He wanted to save you as the person that you are.
When you were going to swing on me? Is
Yes.
that what you're talking about?
I need to knock some sense into you, man, because you're not preaching the word of the God within yourself.
No, because
You're preaching
this
the
is
word
evil.
of the God within yourself that doesn't make sense to you because you don't know who you are as a person.
I know I'm Mitchell. Who the fuck are you?
Who are you?
I'm Mitchell. I
haven't-
just told you. Who are you?
I'm Mitchell too then.
No, you're not.
I'm Mitchell too.
No, he's a liar.
I'm not a liar.
I am Mitchell. I am schizophrenic Mitch.
If God gave me the
And
name
he-
of Mitchell, would you be Mitchell too?
What is your name?
Mitchell.
You're a liar and you're a coward.
And so are you.
You're afraid of talking truth.
I'm not afraid of
because
talking
you know that I'm better at this game than you.
Okay,
that I worship
okay,
truth and you worship
okay,
mythology
Mitchell.
and blood.
Okay, Mitchell.
Don't touch me.
Okay, Mitchell.
What is your name, coward?
Mitchell.
Mitchell,
Yes.
tell me if I prove that book a lie, would you quit it? Mitchell, if I proved that book false, would you quit that book?
Cannot be uttered.
Are you a slave to that book? Mitchell, I dare you
What's
to
up,
answer
man?
some questions, coward.
Go ahead. You can answer. I'll answer all the questions you need.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yes.
I bet he won't. How many questions do you think he'll answer before he starts to be
all of
evasive?
You won't answer the first one.
Okay.
Under the faith in the word of God, I will answer because God is with me.
What's your name?
Mitchell.
So that book taught you how to be a liar.
I haven't read it. I don't
That
think I don't
book
remember.
infantilized you. You're a child and you believe in Santa Claus.
I'm a child. I believe Santa Claus.
Yes, you do.
Santa Claus is real, and you know it.
Tell me, explain. Santa Claus is real. Explain.
Okay, were you not there when
Explain.
things were happening for yourself?
Prove that Santa Claus is real. Go.
Santa Claus isn't real, bro.
He just said Santa Claus is real.
Santa
He
Claus is
just
fake.
said it was. You know who else is fake? Jesus. I can prove it to you. You ready? I can prove to you this book is fake. Are you ready? Are you ready to grow up and be a man and be responsible for your own reality? Are you ready to be an adult? Are you going to be a child for the rest of your life? Are you going to listen to mythology? Are you going to take responsibility for your own
know what
reality?
to do.
No, you know what to do. Listen
What
to
is
me. Answer my questions like you promised
I'm not
you would.
answering no more.
I know! You didn't answer any
Why
because
do you
you're a
think that
fucking
is?
coward. Because you're afraid of truth. Why do I think that is? That's a really good fucking question, Mitchell. Because you're afraid of truth.
Okay, Mitchell.
Because I will take everything.
Explain your truth.
Okay, I will explain my truth.
Mitchell, explain your truth. Because
I will.
I
You ready?
You explain your truth too. I want to
Well,
know.
Okay.
I'm very just spiritually agnostic about life. Spiritually agnostic about life. I'm very open to all of it. There's not a
Are you spirit called?
He did, didn't he?
no
Right.
spiritually agnostic.
Also, you proved that you believe in violence.
Are you spiritual?
Which that I
Everyone's spiritual.
prove their spirits. Prove there are spirits, and then I'll be spiritual. What I am is a worshiper of truth. What do you worship?
Do you believe in energy?
I
What do you
seen a guy
worship?
flying the other day.
What do you worship? Answer my question, coward. What do you worship?
What do you?
What do you worship?
He worships Christianity. What do you worship?
I worship truth.
I don't know what I worship.
You do know what you worship. You just don't confess. What do you worship? Coward. Why are you afraid of all of my questions? Like, why do you come out here when you know you're such a fucking coward? What's your name? Listen, I'm Schizophrenic
I'm
Mitch.
Mitchell.
I'm online. This is going to be on video, and we're going to have a conversation, and we're all going to keep this conversation going for months. No, I turned it off because you were talking over me, and so with my magical powers given to me by the real God of
You
this
don't have
reality.
no magical power.
Well, then how did I turn your microphone off? And how did I write this down before I even knew you were here?
go
That's
ahead.
2 miracles, isn't it? Isn't that 2 miracles? It's not a miracle. Prove
You
it.
walked on water. That's
No, did you see him?
Where'd you buy that camera at?
Best Buy.
God gave that to you, didn't he?
Explain. Go ahead.
Explain. What?
Explain your stupid shit. Go ahead. I'm
bought
waiting.
that for you.
No, go. Continue. What is your illustration here, or are you just wasting
have a
time?
question?
Gentlemen, I am so sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
I live right up here,
Cool.
and the noise is
Cool.
really extreme. Excuse me,
Yes,
hold
but
on
it's a
just
free
a second.
country.
Why? I've understood what you said. He is the one that started. As long as he's talking, I'll be talking.
I'm sorry about the noise.
Tell him to leave.
Understood what I said?
No, I don't.
But you're not listening.
I heard you. What you said is, this is annoying, you want it to be less. Isn't that what you said?
Right now,
Isn't that what you
the
said?
loudest one.
Yes, but I am here in opposition to these 2 people. So I'm doing the job of 2.
Have I failed?
But these people, no, you have no problem when he's preaching evil out of an evil book. Well, you have a problem when I oppose them in the streets. But if the First Amendment covers what he's doing, it covers what I'm doing. He came out here amplified.
Can I ask you a
Cool.
question after you're done?
Well, then you don't want to live there, do you? Because this is a place where people come to have conversations on loudspeakers. And you made a foolish decision when you decided to live there and get peace or something. This is the 16th Street Mall. I come here to have street debates. I've been doing it for months. And this guy came here with amplification to preach lies. And I oppose him. If you want me to leave, make him leave.
As the man that he was, he told me.
What's
his
your
was
name?
Mitchell.
What's
I'm
your name?
Mitchell.
This man is a liar. I oppose
I'm
him.
not a liar. I'm Mitchell.
He's lying right now.
God gave me the name.
What's your name?
Mitchell.
Like for real, like be honest. Like, I
What's your name,
believe in
coward?
Mitchell, if you say you're honest.
Why are
Mitchell.
you afraid of giving your real name?
I'm not.
Why are you afraid of
I'm
truth?
Mitchell.
Hey, just show him your ID, Mitchell. And just be like.
You're a
You call
child.
me coward too, fool?
A coward and a child.
Speak your name.
You're fully infantilized.
My name's Nate. dog.
You're like
I'm
a
Mitchell.
pre-adult
I'm an
person.
OG gangster, homie. I got all my homies here right now.
Oh yeah, you got all your homies? Is Jesus your fucking homie? Oh, you doing it? Yeah.
You know what? I didn't come here to fight. I came here to preach.
No, you came here to have a street debate because I turned off your shit. You came here to have a street debate. I wrote the
Juan
sign
Luis.
before you even arrived. Tell me your name and we will have a debate. Unless you're afraid of actual conversation. Unless you're afraid of conversation.
That person, fool.
Unless you're afraid of having a conversation with me. Is that what you're afraid of, coward? Why don't you explain what you're afraid of so I don't have to keep guessing? Because it seems to hurt your little baby feelings.
I want to ask you. I want to ask you.
Go ahead, ask me a fucking question.
Okay, and it is about how you feel
Cool.
as a person.
Yeah, ask it.
Okay, what
Finally.
made you feel this way? And at what age did you start feeling this way?
That's
to
a great
be this
question.
way?
What's
And
your
how
question?
did you
Hold
decide
on. I'm trying to understand your question.
He liked
Because
you.
you're shut your fucking stupid mouth. Because I think what you asked was,
Look.
what is it that made me feel this way? And at about what age did that happen? Was that your fucking question, coward?
Yeah.
Was that your question? Do I understand your
What?
question? Do I understand your
Why
question?
am I a coward?
Because you're afraid to give me your name.
You are-
You're also afraid to grow up and believe in reality.
You have
and you're
lies
afraid
within
of
yourself.
answering my questions.
Because if I was a
Because
coward
you think
and I confronted
the
you right here
truth.
as a person and you didn't do nothing about it,
That's you.
Coward.
That's you.
I'm picking on my pants.
I didn't do nothing about it. I didn't do nothing about it. Is that what you think happened?
Bitch, fool.
No, you're a
little
bitch
bitch.
child. You're
What?
a bitch child coward.
I'm a grown ass man.
No,
fool.
you're a child and you believe in fantasy. You're not a man. You're infantilized. That book infantilized you. It tells you. It tells you to be a child. Do you agree? Do you agree? It tells you to be even as a child. Wow. That's how it infantilizes you.
That's how debates are going. That was horrible.
These are street debates.
I love street debates.
On the street, these are not the only Christians I oppose.
I
Join
love
me
that.
Saturday when true Christians show up. Christians not afraid in giving me their name. Christians not afraid in listening to my questions. No, we are debating right here.
Come on.
You're so much show and all bullshit.
Give him a hug.
Come on.
Do not touch me.
Come on.
Do not
Come
touch
on.
me. You'll go
Come
to jail
on.
if you touch me.
Come on.
What is your name, coward?
It's okay. It's
What's your
okay.
name?
Mitchell.
What's your name? What's your name?
Oh.
What's that?
And I just told you.
That's so fucking childish. Why don't you use your grown-up voice and
I did.
say it to the camera?
No.
Okay. Why don't you say it for the camera so that people can understand who the fucking moron that said all that shit you just
Is
said?
my end.
Cool. Now
The one
here's.
brought down here on earth by Jesus Christ to prove to you guys you're wrong.
Okay, prove it.
I just did.
Did you?
Yes, look at your eyes are
I
wide.
don't
What are you doing?
recall seeing any evidence given
You're
by you.
wearing the sandals I gave you.
You're a crazy person. You come down in the street and you preach mythology. Do you know where I bought these sandals? Do you know where and when? You're cowards. They're cowards. I'd like to talk to him, but he doesn't want to have a conversation. Can I have a conversation with you?
I tried to.
But you want him to talk to you? Why?
He doesn't have to answer the question, dude.
He doesn't have to answer my question. I never said he did, but I can ask it anyway, can't I?
Yeah, bro, we got him though.
This man is a preacher of lies, and I can save you from the lies he's preaching.
I don't need no one
I don't know what's
I'm not saying you need someone, but I'm saying if you want me to prove that he's a piece of shit liar, I can. I'm not saying you need me.
The enemy will always oppose.
I'm saying I oppose him because he's a liar. I worship
That's your
truth,
opinion.
and he worships mythology. I can prove it.
Mythology.
I can prove it if you answer my questions. It's not my opinion. I can prove it. Right over here, right where we were having this conversation. What's your name? What's your name? Yes. Check me out on YouTube, Street Preacher Pastafarian. What's your name?
I don't have to answer my
I
name.
never said you have to. We've been here 9 times. I never said you have to. Why are you afraid to give me your name?
Because I don't have to.
So that's why you're afraid, because you don't have to?
For your name.
So you don't do anything you don't have to do, huh? Okay. Is that right?
I answer to God. I don't answer to you, my brother.
You don't answer to me? Do you answer to the law? You do answer to me. Do you want me to give you my argument?
Curious.
If I prove you wrong, will you? If I prove you wrong, will you give up your worship of this evil book?
Of course not.
So what can I do to prove to you
Hey,
that
what
this
just
book?
happened just now?
I'm talking to him. Shut your coward mouth.
It would have to be Jesus.
What would I have to
then, or
do?
you coward
to
now?
tell him to not believe
Answer
the
your,
book, but
ask your
have
question,
faith.
distractor.
And that's like,
That's you.
Go ahead.
Don't push me, man.
Don't push you. I'm not even going to touch your fucking disgusting body.
I want you to. Come on.
Oh, you want me to? I bet you do. But look at me. I don't believe in
Come on.
violence. That's you, coward.
no,
That's you, child.
no act of
I will
God,
never
nothing,
hit
man. I'll let you hit me
you
for
because
free,
I
homie.
never will believe in violence like
Then why are
you
you
do.
pushing me to hit you?
I'm I'm not.
That's violence within yourself to make violence.
No,
upon
I'm
yourself, to make
showing
violence
you
upon yourself.
that you worship violence. And I did, didn't I?
I just want to just
We get it,
I'm talking to him.
He's walking away now, aren't you? Are you done for the day?
Homie.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, what?
You keep.
I keep what? I keep being distracted by him on purpose. Are you going to listen to my questions and answer
I'm
them?
listening. Go ahead.
Are you? What could I do? What would prove to you that that book's false? Out of anything in the world.
Nothing you say, nothing you do will ever
cool.
make me change my mind of who I believe in
Cool.
and who I follow.
Cool. Cool. Listen to what I'm about to say.
Go ahead.
Muslims say the same thing.
Jesus Christ loves
He
you.
didn't. He didn't. I told him to listen and he said he would and then he didn't.
Let them try.
What did I say? What did I say?
Muslims said the same.
Go ahead. Say it again. I'm sorry.
No, you're not sorry. You're going to do it again. You're not sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Are you going to listen to me?
Yes.
Muslims say the same thing that you did. That nothing I can do can prove to them that it's false. They're fools, aren't they? There should be something.
your opinion.
Listen to the argument then. I'll make the argument for that.
They are not saved. Yes.
Listen
They
to
are
the
not
argument. I will make the argument.
saved. That's your
Okay.
opinion.
There are some people who think that the Book of Mormon is scripture. If I show them it's false, I can save them from that slavery.
But I don't read the Book of Mormon.
Listen to my...
I read the Bible.
If I go to the Mormons and I say, this will prove it false, they say, no, it won't. And I say, this will prove it false, and they say, no, it won't. I can prove contradictions in the Book of Mormon. That's not good enough for the Mormons. But it should be, shouldn't it? A contradiction in the Book of Mormon should be enough to disprove it. True or false?
What's your opinion?
No, true or false? What's your opinion? Tell me your opinion.
True or false to you?
I just said, this is what logic looks like to me. Now tell me your opinion on that.
Rephrase the question again.
If I show a Mormon an inconsistency in the Book of Mormon, should he quit that evil book?
Depends on what he speaks about.
True or false?
You just lost this debate. Do you understand that you lost?
From the
You gotta
Book of
say it in a
Mormon?
way
How did
that
I
Brother
know that?
Jose,
You don't even know. You don't even know how you lost. You're playing a game you don't understand. You
playing your
need to
game.
practice
I'm not playing your
before
game.
you bring this weak shit to my streets.
not weak.
It is so weak.
It's not weak.
It is so unthought. It's
not weak.
And it's not even worth preaching.
Because you're
I'm
screaming.
Satan.
Your source
gonna
is
kill
so
you.
weak and
He's gonna
embarrassing.
kill you. That's what he's gonna do.
All you have are emotions,
But Jesus
and
Christ
you
will give
worship
you life.
violence. I believe we're done here. Yes? I believe I have won this debate. Come back next week.
Can I touch those?
Yeah, no, you won't.
Touch those nipples.
Because you're afraid to talk to me.
You have a great day.
I am your opposition.
You have a great day.
If you go out without opposition, you are merely a preacher, and there is no conversation. You are afraid of conversation. Goodbye.
Not afraid of conversation.
You
said about
certainly
the-
are. Follow me and continue it then. Follow me and continue this conversation. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it.
I love talking. I love debating.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so I'm just super curious. 'Cause I
Yeah.
love your opinions. Because
Yeah.
people are closed-minded to the fact that
Yeah.